Previously on Bombay.
I should have never left the club after what happened last year.
You went back, didn't you?
I needed it.
No. You wanted it. You could stay away, but you chose not to.
But there's nothing wrong with that. Why shouldn't you get what you want?
Thinking of running for student union president.
I'll help you.
Do you have any idea what you have done?
I uploaded a video.
This was just helping a friend.
This is still helping her.
Only way to help her is to throw the Congress out of power.
Contest the election. Fight them head on.
I can't.
First they'll come for the club, and they'll get it shut.
I voted to keep Kaleidoscope open. You jackass! Club is still of some use to me. And so is your sister. Keep in touch.
Where are your friends? I thought you asked them to be on time.
Yeah. Wait.
Never thought I'd be up this early on nomination day.
Hey, sorry we were late. Guess who wanted extra cereal at breakfast? I thought you were lactose intolerant.
And who forgot where she kept her tripod?
Hey, that's not fair.
Spend an hour on breakfast. What are you talking about?
Enough! We don't have a lot of time. Let's just set up over there. Come on. Come on! Alright. Okay. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Go!
Right. Hi. Are you a young fresher on campus? Do you want to address things in your campus experience which the seniors haven't experienced? I will be your bridge between the campus and the admin. The admin and. Sorry, can I just check my line once? I just forgot the words for this.
Gayatri, just calm down. Loosen up. Okay? It sounds like you're being held at gunpoint.
Okay. Can we go again?
Obviously.
Action! Okay. Hi. Do you feel unheard as a fresher? Do you feel like you want to address issues that the campus seniors haven't experienced yet? I will be your link between us, the biggest batch on campus, and the admin. I want to be your president who is...
Stop. It's vote for me, not I want to be your president. You need to convince them it's a good idea, not yourself.
Right. Okay. Yes.
And just try to look as sincere as you can. You mean the kind of stuff you're saying, right? Yeah. Alright. See if you can-
Maybe you're the lactose intolerant one.
Okay. Let's take that again.
So, what other clubs are you a part of, Shrey?
The Film Society, the French Club, and Knives In, the cooking one.
Well, I hope they're as good at making food as they are at coming up with a name.
I get the feeling you didn't call me here to talk about my club commitments.
Actually, I did. You might have some more time on your hands after this week. Or not. Look, I know you get up to some fun on the side. With Congress members.
What I do in my own free time.
Well, some of the people handling union funds don't see it that way. When anonymous payments are made to it.
I've never been an accounting kind of guy.
Maybe you don't see what's on the line here then. Your Congress membership is in the balance.
You don't have the power to make that threat.
Are you sure about that?
What do you want from me, Tanvi?
The question here really is, what do you want? I know you've been doing menial deals for far too long. It's time you take a step forward. Get yourself in the limelight. Join Congress leadership.
I don't think I should be talking to you.
Then you don't have to. But I'm the General Secretary, and I can make life in the Congress really comfortable for you. All you have to do is give me some information. You have access to a few documents that help your case.
What do you want from me?
This is pretty good.
It's okay.
Also, I don't know why you want me to lean in on the freshers angle that much. I mean, I'm almost a second year.
No one's going to vote for you as it is. At least you consolidate more votes this way. Your intonation could have been better.
I can dub it. I have my phone.
It's alright. We don't need to put in that much effort.
I do want this to be good.
Yeah, well then leave it to me, alright? Don't you have a test tomorrow?
Did mom ring you up yet?
No. Why?
Dad called yesterday.
Is she going to replace him?
Very funny. She's moved out.
Again?
I know.
Where's she gone now?
She wouldn't tell Dad, but she spoke to me.
And?
She's gone to her flat.
Wonder what she'd do if she wasn't rich. Did you tell Dad?
Not yet.
How come?
I don't want to get back into their mess again. You don't pick up mom's calls anymore.
I wouldn't even if it was Dad's, if he bothered.
You don't even want to try and reach out.
Kashala, I have more important things to do in my life.
Okay. You need any more help?
I do, but not with this. Did you get all your signatures?
Oh yeah, I only have like 5 left.
You have 5 left? What are you waiting around for?
Relax, Mom, it's not that big a deal. I'll just get them in a bit.
In a bit might be too late. Don't keep things to the last second. Just go get your signatures. Go.
I'll go get some breakfast and then I'll get your signatures. Can I get you anything else?
That's alright, I'll just have some coffee later.
I don't know what you want from us.
Well, Rehan wants me out.
Isn't that natural? You knew how you were supposed to vote in the committee.
Don't tell me how I was supposed to vote. I thought for myself.
So did we.
Yeah? Sure. Look, if it was a fair trial against Kaleidoscope, I would have been the first person to vote the other way. But we can't just shut down entire clubs on our whim.
It deserves to be.
And what would have people thought? That the only party on campus shuts down the only newspaper right before the election.
Doesn't matter. You've carried favor with them.
It wasn't about that.
So you and Bombay Mishra aren't friends?
And Rehan didn't tell you how you're supposed to vote? Maybe he just texted me then.
What do you want from us?
It's more about what you want and what we can do.
You're on your way out of the Congress. We shouldn't even be talking to you.
You must know he's looking for a new general secretary.
Well,
And I know that neither of you is involved on the other side of Congress.
Do we look like dealers to you?
Then why are we taking orders from someone who profits on the side because of this?
What is this? Like a mutiny because Rehan's kicking you out of the party?
You really want to be satisfied, don't you, with that role in that irrelevant committee?
He's approached neither of you for general secretary.
do you know who he has?
No. See, but that's the point. He can't be making these choices unilaterally. He's been a complete joke out of this party.
Okay, sure. What do you want to do about it?
I have a plan. And some people.
Hi, I'm Gayatri. I am a first year. I'm running as an independent candidate for the Student Union President. I was hoping I could get your signature. I need 50 to file a nomination by end of day. Hi! Get your signature nomination for end of day.
So you need one more. Apologies, I didn't mean to startle you. Hi. How long did it take to get till 49?
It's been a couple of days.
Lovely. Do you mind? I think you just became a candidate. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, I should go file this, so I'm
Gayatri,
gonna.
mind taking a seat? Only if you've got a minute to spare, of course. You know, it's good luck that I just got done with breakfast. I was about to get your number from someone anyway. I'm Rehan Joshi, by the way.
I know who you are. What do you want?
I read your manifesto. I think you've got really great ideas for a first year.
Thanks.
And we would like to make you an offer.
You're offering to make me a new campaign video. That's kind.
I thought you had one out already.
We're doing another.
Does Bombay want a sequel?
Your minute is up.
You know, we've kept tabs of your work and of you. Even though you haven't gone easy on us during your campaign, I couldn't help but notice our interests align.
So that's what this is.
What have you guessed, Gayatri?
You're trying to buy me out. You think I can give you a run for your money, don't you?
You know, I read your manifesto. You've got a lot of interesting things to say about the incoming batch. There aren't enough professors, there isn't enough space to live on. You know, and it could be fun bringing you on board, getting in a new, fresh perspective. You know, I'm part of the leadership in the Congress and I can let them know that we have a potential future star here. I can even show you the ropes if you want.
Who would have thought? The college congress scared of an independent first year.
You're not scared of you, Gayatri. You're scared for you.
What do you mean?
How much of your campaign did you work on?
Excuse me?
Is everything you say, you post, you promise to voters decided solely by you?
I think I need to go.
Why do you want to be president?
You can check out my campaign page to find out.
I can tell you why I want to be. I like the control. It's such an ugly thing to say, right? Nobody who runs for elections says they do it to sit on a special fucking chair. But you can't lie to yourself about it now, can you? And I don't. Yes, I do a lot of important things being the Congress president, but none of them are worth it if I'm not in control. And as things are going, you're absolutely fucking not.
You're full of shit.
And Bombay isn't?
She's my sister.
And she'll always be your sister, Gayatri. But if you listen to Bombay Mishra in this college, you're gonna end up alone and miserable. Just like her.
So what's the alternative? Join your cartel.
We're a party, Gayatri. How many student unions in the country can organize a protest? How many student parties can call a strike? Huh? How many unions can even get a handful of people to the meetings? I can do half of that at a drop of a hat. Why do you think our committees are so powerful?
So the drugs are just a trade-off for your fantasy.
You think the problem would just disappear if we just regulated these substances and came down hard on it? No.
Would improve.
Honey, that's a little too intense. honest. Which is why you should come on board, work with us, and actually see what the reality of running a union looks like. Or you can file those 50 signatures and forget that I asked. But choosing us means that you're guaranteed a seat at the table. Look, I knew someone close to your sister for a long time after she stopped rooming with Bombay. Your sister forced her to file a complaint against the Congress. She eventually withdrew it, but then she realized that Bombay was actually manipulating her.
Listen, don't talk about my sister like you know her better than me.
I don't claim I do. But I know that I have to take her seriously. I might not agree with the way she works or how she thinks about the world, but I know this for sure, that she has to be taken seriously. And I think it's high time that you realize that too.
Okay, fair point. But you do realize nominations have to be filed by the end of today.
Lucky for you, joining the party does not require a lot of paperwork.
Okay, think about it.
Sure. Gayatri,
Yeah.
you don't have our number yet. This is Siddharth's number. He's a member of the party and a good friend of mine. He'll run you through the details.
Alright. Thank you.
You haven't written a single article since your comeback to the newspaper, right?
I'm working on it.
What's it about?
I'm working on it.
You know, after what I've done for you guys, I think I'm owed an article.
Maybe you could try some of the newer members. Even Pranav. He's been doing well as editor.
That must have hurt. Seeing him put in charge.
You're having fun with this, aren't you? What is this? Some half-assed grab at power?
No. I just have something really good. And I think you should hear it first.
Better than whatever you slipped under Ananya's door.
You know,
You think I wouldn't have figured it out?
brains as sharp as ears, huh?
I'm helping Gayatri now.
Why?
She's my sister.
Or because it makes you feel like you aren't useless.
I have work to do and I have deadlines to meet.
Okay. Here. I'm not fibbing.
Is this?
Rehan has been scared ever since Ananya's article came out. I may not have had substantial evidence to get any of them officially reprimanded, but neutral voters are swaying away from the Congress. He was so spooked, he thought it would have been wise to shut you guys down entirely. That is your chance at doubling down.
This is it. This goes back years.
It will shut down the Congress dealing network completely. The administration will be forced to step in.
Why are you giving this to me?
I despise the substance issue. Getting rid of it completely.
Yeah, but you need it. You need the drugs to get the votes coming in. This is your safety net. It's Rehan's safety net.
A year ago, you were begging me to give you information about the drugs. Today, I've handed it to you on a fucking platter, and you still.
And this is something you wouldn't do without reason. It's clearly a move. I just need to know what game I'm getting roped into.
You are roped up in exactly what you started. All you've done in the last year is flounder and whine. But everyone else has had to deal with the collateral damage.
Fuck off.
I did. But then you needed me to save your little club, didn't you, Bombay? What would you have done without my help? Put that out. Write an article about it, record a video, make a podcast, I don't fucking care. But Kaleidoscope needs to publish it. And cite your sources this time. Mention them in the back.
What are you doing on my laptop?
I was just looking at some tutorials.
For?
Editing. I just wanted to help out.
I'm assuming you've got all your signatures. Don't you have a nomination to file now?
Yeah, I was gonna go do that. Yeah, might as well.
Wonderful.
Listen, there was something else I wanted to speak to you about.
What's for breakfast tomorrow?
Rehan asked me to join the Congress.
And?
I told him to go take a hike. Obviously.
Yeah, of course. Good. What else? What did he say?
Said some things about how great the Congress was and how good of a fit I'd be, and that's about it.
So I didn't come up then?
No. What would you have to do with this anyway?
Look, the only reason why he approached you is because you're my sister. Okay?
That's so presumptuous. The only reason I'm worth anything is because I have the amazing luck of being Bombay Mishra's sister.
Keep the attitude to yourself, okay? You asked me to help you.
Yeah, that doesn't give you the right to treat me like shit. You don't even believe in me.
That's not what I meant. You need to reposition yourself as someone who gathers the fresher vote. The rest of the college might not even consider you. I helped you out this morning, didn't I?
Yeah, you were rude to my friends. You know, they have done this before. You don't have to be so condescending to everyone around you.
You want me to be nicer to your friends? Sure. But about this Congress thing, did you refuse outright?
I said, I think about it. Obviously, I'm going to say no.
Don't. I mean, do whatever you want. Just meet him first.
Why can't I just text him?
Gayatri, have you read the election code in its entirety?
Not yet.
See, that's why it helps to have me around. A Congress member approaching you is against the rules.
What?
It's in the section about unfair practices. You can look it up. You can't discourage independents by promising them positions in the party. But Rehan and co are so influential, he can get the party members to vote however he wants, getting you the position you were promised, as long as they are in majority.
That's crazy. I genuinely thought he was onto something there.
Yeah, look, he's a real charmer, but you can't let that blind you from the truth.
Okay, but if this is the truth, then this has to go out. Maybe we can send out an email or something.
I have a better plan. You should ask for a meeting with Rehan.
Oh, no, not Rehan, but he gave me a number of one of his subordinates, Siddharth or something.
Yeah, okay, whatever, whoever. And you record them. Subtly, without him knowing. And once we have the recording, we release it for everyone to hear.
And then you get to write an article about it.
Sure, if you want me to. You in?
Yeah. Yeah.
glad to hear that you have considered our offer. I'm Siddharth, by the way, just in case you're wondering.
Gayatri. Actually, I got you here because I wasn't sure exactly what the offer entailed.
Really? I thought it was pretty simple.
I didn't think you'd show up.
Not that late, am I?
No, I mean, we were in the same class in our first year, and I just remember you being, late sometimes.
British lit.
Yeah.
That was so long ago. I don't see you in English classes anymore though.
Yeah. I figured I didn't want to do that with my college degree.
Is that judgment I hear?
No, I mean, I just don't think I could survive that many readings.
So instead you decided to do computer science?
Is that judgment I hear?
Maybe.
So, what's my role going to look like if I do decide to join the Congress?
We can hash out the details. You would be given the freedom to tackle any issues you'd like. We can also set up a committee for freshers. But all in all, what we thought of, if you're really invested in making this university a better place, as we are, then I don't think we should fight.
Right. But why do I need to join the Congress before the elections to do that? I mean, we can just work together later.
I don't think I would put it that way.
Oh, Rehan was pretty clear. He wants me to drop out.
No, there's no question of that. As far as I know, you already have 50 signatures, right? Then no one is stopping you from filing the nomination.
Right. But if I join you, then I can't run for an electoral position.
Obviously. But you can run for general member in a student union.
But then there's no one running for president against Rehan. Are there any other independents?
I don't know. I don't care. It's not our job to prop up an opposition.
No, but it is your job to get me to switch over, isn't it?
So, how's your sem been?
Quite hectic, actually. I'm looking for a new start. And it's nomination day, so I'm busy covering the rush.
Your sister's running a campaign.
Yes, but I'm not involved in it.
So I assume you're keeping a journalist's distance.
Something like that.
Wait, you're still with Kaleidoscope, right? I heard about the committee. Must have given you a big ego boost. I assume you like being a writer.
Why?
Back with the newspaper.
Am I hot gossip on campus?
Would that flatter you or creep you out?
It's just a little creepy.
I'm not the one writing about other people.
I guess I want to write about the truth as I see it.
The truth? I thought being an English major would have changed your mind about the truth.
You sound like the caricature of an English major.
I stopped doing readings after midterms.
We are doing you a favor. I don't know what Rehan sees in you. What's there to bring you in?
He's threatened. He's just propped up by a bunch of sycophants and drug-dealing junkies here.
Do you even know what you're talking about?
I know that Rehan is nothing without the Congress's dealers behind him. I know that much.
The Congress. We all get a good cut out of it. And Rehan's the one who's holding it together. And he's the one I would listen to. I think you should too. Anyway, you're a first year Gayatri. And you cannot interfere the way things happen. Even Manas couldn't. I'll let them know you aren't interested. See you on voting day, Gayatri Mishra.
This is it, Bombay. I thought we'd get them on a technicality, but I mean, this is concrete evidence that can be used against Rehan.
I'll just mail this to myself.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. That Siddharth guy, he's clearly close to Rehan, and he basically admitted everything. And the Manas connection, what the hell was that?
I don't know, actually.
I don't know if it's important or not, but I mean, this is enough to take Rehan down.
You want me to write about this?
Write about it? No, you can just publish this as it is. Let them hear it from the horse's mouth. I mean, let him try and deny that this is him speaking.
I don't know about this.
Bombay, he literally threatened me. Aren't you mad about that?
Of course. But this is just not what I had in mind.
I don't get it. This is better than what we had in mind.
Yeah, and I had a plan with that. Alright? I don't know what to do with this.
Okay, let me explain the situation to you. We have something in our hands which can personally destroy Rehan Joshi, who just so happens to be my biggest opponent. And God knows he fucking deserves it. I mean, all you have to do is go to your website and hit upload.
Rehan is not and should not be your focus. You need to focus on the entire party.
And we will. We'll get them. I will take care of it. But trust me on this. Do this one thing for me. This is important, okay? I'll be back.
Hi, hope you all are excited to be here. We almost didn't last long enough to welcome the new inductees. But glad you're all here, and since the election's approaching, I think we should hit the ground running. And before we begin, does anyone have any questions? Yeah?
Are we going to hold elections within the club?
No, not till the start of the next semester at least. Yeah?
Where's Bombay? Isn't she the editor?
No. So I've realized that one of the reasons we might have run into trouble in the past is because we didn't have a club-wide document with guidelines for all the departments. So I'm putting together a team to create a style guide alongside an editorial document so that no matter who the leader is, the club is streamlined in all of its processes. So, do I have any volunteers for that? You come to say hi? Or to give me some unsolicited advice?
How are things here?
Well, no one's put us on trial for anything yet, so I'm gonna say relatively okay. How are you?
Concerned?
Slightly, because it felt like a ghost walked into my room, so yeah, kind of.
I feel like time and time again I'm forced to make the same decision. And no matter how hard I try or how bad I want it, I always choose wrong. Every time.
What happened?
I have some stuff I need to put out there.
Again? You can't let things go, can you?
No. But once you hear what I've got, neither will you.
What is it?
We have a choice, Pranav. Do you go for some of the truth or all of it?
And what we have right here is an expose, unlike any other the college has seen in decades.
That's right, Pranav. Almost a week ago, the College Congress tried to shut down Kaleidoscope. But here we are now with substantial proof dating back years, with sources ready to confirm an entire drug circle being perpetuated by our ruling party, the College Congress. The ringmaster of this circus has done well to hide themselves, with nothing in the documents tracing the money or the substances back to any one individual.
But that's beyond the point. It's the College Congress's control over the student body that has allowed them to perpetuate this virtual monopoly over this illegal issue.
We have uploaded all documents on our website, and by the end of the day, we'll have an explainer breaking down everything we have uploaded on our social media channels.
Again, while these papers do not reveal the exact source of this network,
Thank you for coming on such short notice. I think it's pretty evident why I've called this meeting today.
So, all of this happened today?
Yes,
Pretty convenient timing.
it is. The drug rumors have followed us ever since Ananya Sinha's article 2 weeks ago. Despite all of that, we decided to pursue a CAC motion against the newspaper, and now the situation has spiraled out of control.
Well, you haven't really told the party line recently either. So why didn't you just vote to shut them down?
Because I think for myself.
That's no excuse. We are supposed to be a team. That entire vote failed because of you.
A team? A one-man team, sure.
Are none of you going to counter this?
Look, we need to give Rehan a chance to defend himself.
For what? Why, Rehan?
Because who else, if not our supreme leader? They may not have any proof against you yet, but the buck stops with you. Doesn't it, Rehan?
Look, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Not in this room, especially, because everyone's made up their minds.
The question isn't about what we think. We already have a lot of bad press out there. It won't be good for optics, even if we survive an inquiry by the election board.
Really? Is that why you and Shrishti were having an early morning chat with Tanvi today?
So you're keeping tabs on us now too.
Things like this happen all the time. I'm not an idiot. This is a power move. And frankly, beneath our attention, the nomination deadline is coming up. So Tanvi, what do you propose we do about this? This is probably the last time you'll be sitting on this board anyway.
I call for a motion to dismiss Rehan Joshi from the leadership and the party for violating the election code as well as several clauses of the party constitution.
Very well. Let's go around the table and get the votes in. Whoever is for the motion can just say so. I'm against it. Vijay?
I'm against it too.
Siddharth?
I'm against it.
I'm for it.
Prakash?
I'm for.
Tanvi?
I'm for it.
You haven't been picking up my calls. What's up?
Mom called a few minutes ago. She's back.
Already? What's her good time? Even for her.
Yeah, well, it's always the same story in the end with her.
Where were you till now? Did you file your nomination?
Yeah.
I edited your campaign video. Want to watch? What's wrong? Today's a good day.
I asked you to do one thing for me. One thing, and we could have solved all of my problems.
You're being naive.
You're being exactly like you always have been. This was a mistake. I never should have invited you back to the room. I never should have asked you to be a part of my campaign.
Everything I have done today has been to help you.
How does not releasing the recording help me? How does deleting it off my phone without telling me help me? We had something so good and now it's gone.
And now the Congress is split down the middle. The recording would have implicated Rehan way too much. Completely destroyed him.
Isn't that what you wanted since the very beginning?
Can't you see? If Rehan gets put down now, before anything can start, Tanvi would have taken over the entire party.
So what?
With the Congress vote bank split in two halves, you have a much higher chance of winning.
I was willing to take on the entire Congress anyways. What difference does this make?
The difference would have been that you would have lost. Do you think it didn't pain me not to use that recording? But we can't. If you want a real shot at the presidency, Rehan needs to keep his candidacy. And so does Tanvi. I'm sure both of them are going to run. But suddenly, you might be in the lead. I did you a favor, Gayatri.
A favor. You don't think I can take Tanvi head on, fair and square?
No. Even if you did your best and so did I, you can't take on the whole of Congress. The way things work.
You think you know everything, don't you?
I do. Got to take advantage of the things you have, Gayatri. That's just the way the world works.
You don't get to decide, Bombay. You don't get to decide which information to hold back. We should have released it. People deserve to hear the truth.
Really? So you'd have released it just like that? And who would have believed you?
You could have helped. You could have written an article or something.
I am writing one. With Pranav.
Of course you are.
And it goes up tomorrow and it's much better. For you too.
You know what? I'm done. I've had enough, Bombay. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to make my campaign with my friends who actually believe that I can win this.
You're being unreasonable.
Why? Just because I don't buy into your bullshit all the time? Bombay, you've been like this since I've known you. Just because you're older than me doesn't mean you get to boss me around all of the time. But maybe it does mean that you got your genes from mom's side of the family.
Gayatri?
You couldn't even commit to what font to use on my campaign video, and yet you try to control every single part of my life at college. My campaign, my college life, my friends, all of it. You don't even know what you want, and you keep trying and trying and trying to tell me what I want in life.
Stop!
You pretend like you're some kind of merchant of truth because you just want everyone else to acknowledge that you're the best one. You know what? I've had enough of pretending. I don't think you are. Rehan, for all of his fucking faults, was right about one thing. I just had to see through you and realize you're fucking pathetic.
Gayatri, enough! I've had enough.
Why? Because you needed another roommate to manipulate.
Hi guys, thank you so much for showing up on such short notice. I know it's just been a few hours since the Congress held an unexpected vote.
Are these allegations true?
What part of them do you mean? I mean, yes, there are documents, but the narrative behind them is completely untrue.
What do you mean?
I mean, these documents don't reflect our party's stance, essentially.
So the documents got leaked without your knowledge.
Like I said, it's reprehensible, and I'm aware of who did this.
I mean, should we even be here talking to you right now? Why did both you and Tanvi file nominations for presidency?
Yes, that happened. Everyone tries to make a move when they can, don't they? She is claiming a split party, but I'm sure I'll be able to garner enough support to win the next term.
So the both of you stand for presidency. How does that even work?
I'm sure the party will figure that out. Right now, I just want to thank you for turning up on such short notice. No matter what else, I know one thing for sure. The Congress stands with Rehan Joshi.
Do you want to address issues that your seniors haven't even experienced? I want to be your bridge, us biggest batch on campus and the admin. I want to save you from unnecessary red tape and having to deal with undue influences for the rest of your life here on campus. Remember, voting for me will set you free. Vote for Gayatri. Gayatri Mishra for president.
Hi.
Hello.
You sure you've got enough support?
Good morning to you too. Yeah. We're probably going to run as two separate parties if the election board approves of it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Ready for your first interview?
I'm assuming not right now. I have things to do. Go to class, call my mom, let her know I'm alive. But yeah, sure. You're conducting the interview?
Yeah. No safety nets anymore.